What's up, everybody? This is Fred Ricciani of TSC Gaming here to give you guys my first impressions of Doom 4. Well, technically, it's called Doom. Not sure why it's called Doom when it's Doom 4, but hey, go figure. Now, the Doom franchise has come a long way since it debuted in the early 90s, revolutionizing the first-person shooter genre, and man, this is one highly anticipated game. Full disclosure, I'm a Doom noob. I played a little bit of the first three, but not so much. I wasn't really a PC gamer growing up, mostly console. Finally, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I gotta get myself a big boy rig. Also got myself a GeForce GTX 980 Ti, so I was looking forward to at least attempting to run this game at 60 frames a second with no errors, no issues whatsoever. And I'm happy to say I ran it just fine in 60 frames per second, all ultra. Really nice looking game. Definitely the best looking Doom game, obviously, right now. And what's interesting about this game is not only is it debuting on PC, but at the same time it's debuting on consoles, so Xbox One and PS4. So there are going to be a lot of people like me, perhaps on PC, but I would imagine mostly on console, PS4 and Xbox One, that are going to be having their first ever Doom experience. This is the first Doom game I've ever bought. So decided to dive in for a couple hours, played a little bit of the multiplayer beta, but this is really, the full game. And so far, so good. As far as the single-player campaign goes, I didn't get my ass handed to me like I did in the multiplayer, so that's a good start. It's really awesome with these Mortal Kombat melee effects. I mean, I feel like you're in Mortal Kombat where you go finish him, and you rip out a guy's heart, you rip out his head, you cut him off, whatever you gotta do. Meleeing is so freaking fun in this game. Now, I have a tendency to shoot dudes in the head and melee them. That's how I play Destiny, which is one of my favorite first-person shooters. But in this game, you gotta be a little careful. Sometimes you get overwhelmed. Sometimes you get a bit overzealous. But man, those melee effects look so freaking cool. As for the gunplay, the few guns I tried, they felt good so far. Level design, pretty nice. The little voice acting that I did see is pretty good, but the story itself, again, I've only been playing for a little bit, hasn't really gripped me so far.
We have to contain this.
Then again, I'm assuming with Doom, it's not really about the story. It is about the substance. And while the story kind of lacks substance, it does have style. This game definitely has style. And at the end of the day, it's about the meat and potatoes. And the gameplay itself, been pretty good. Been pretty easy to grasp. Not the easiest game for sure, but where this game really shines and falters, depending on your skill level, is the multiplayer mode. This includes a pretty decent number of options. You got, of course, the traditional team deathmatch. You got domination, warpath, clan arena. You have freeze tag. Yeah, freeze tag, only in an ultra violent fashion. And you have soul harvest, where you could harvest people's souls. Whoa. Now, what got me interested in this game, playing it before, was becoming a demon. That's awesome. So you mean I could become like Godzilla, or like a reptilian King Kong, or like one of those dudes from Independence Day, and just totally wipe out dudes? Hell freaking yeah. Much like other first-person shooters, you can customize your loadout with an array of weapons, you can customize your character, but here's what I noticed compared to a game I play all the time in Destiny, especially online. You have to keep moving. Yeah, you can try to take cover. Yeah, you could try to recover and gather some gear or reload or whatnot, or take a little breather. You can try, but you will fail over and over and over again. And if there's one thing I really like about this game so far, it's that whether it's on multiplayer or single player, it keeps you on your toes. The action comes to you. If you don't bring the action comes to you. And I learned that multiple times over the hard way in multiplayer. So a word of advice for anybody that hasn't played Doom, for anybody that hasn't played a competitive shooter like this, where you can't really cover, where you got to be careful. I mean, you could pick the class of sniper and have those weapons for your loadout weapons and snipe people and sneak up on people. But man, these dudes come at you. They are ruthless, so best be warned. But overall, thus far, my first Doom experience, my very first full game Doom experience, has been a positive one so far. But will it keep me hooked? Will it keep you hooked? Will it keep console gamers hooked who may be playing this for the first time as well? Maybe they're addicted to Halo. Maybe they're addicted to Destiny like me. Maybe they're addicted to Call of Duty and Battlefield 4. Is this going to be enough to incline them to drop those games, or at least drop a lot of the time they dedicate to those games and convert to Doom players, hardcore Doom players? I don't know. That remains to be seen. If you're somebody like me that just got a brand new gaming PC, you want to try to max out your machine, really have that true PC gaming experience, I mean, what better franchise to start than with Doom? If you're somebody that's not really big in PC gaming, you don't really care for the franchise, again, you're playing Halo or Call of Duty or whatnot, it might take a little more than the cool melee scenes and becoming a demon to hook you. But I'd love to hear from you. Are you currently playing Doom right now? Are you holding off? Were you one of the people that were so turned off by the multiplayer beta? Were any of you turned off by the fact that Bethesda didn't send out review copies until the day of launch? That's this. I don't get it, but hey, that's the way they want to do things, right? Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us, Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, take care, and until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the games, and you best believe, watch your back.